My bad. I was busy last night, which is why I didn't hear. Let me mute this. Which is why I didn't do my immediate post-fight video. I think I was covering UFC at the time, or maybe Gabriel Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. That's his mom. Tony Harrison put on a great comeback performance, meaning for his career, not comeback in the fight. He dominated. I was really concerned going into this fight because Sergio Garcia is a good fighter, and this was a career fight, in my opinion, for both fighters. And even Sergio Garcia, I'm going to let this play through. This is on my DVR here. I'm using a capture card with my cable box. Here's what Sergio Garcia told. Wait, look at the punch stats first. Hold on, let me pause it. I got my dad going, damn, and now the thing is blocking it. I got my, let's go full screen. Hold on. 197 for 491, 103 of 592 for Sergio Garcia. I'm going to give it 8 rounds to 2, and that's kind of being a little bit generous, but Tony Harrison looked really good. Now, remember his last fight against, hold on, let me play it in the background so we can keep up. His last fight against Brian Perella, who I still haven't watched that fight yet, but word on the curb is he got a bad decision. Like he should have won, split draw. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch that. Well, anyway, a lot of people felt Tony Harrison had lost that fight. Remember, he did lose his father during COVID, and before that, he had that loss against Jamel Charlo in that rematch. But now things are going to get interesting in the 154-pound division. Whoa! Oh, let's run that back. That was a big shot. Hold on. I wonder if they're going to go with him versus Fendora for that jab. Eat that. You like that? If they're going to go, oh, watch this punch right here. Take that. Ugh. Ooh. Another piece? Huh? Like he looked good. Now, you like put it this way, he looked good, really good. And Sergio Garcia is a very credible 154-pounder. You know, he was laying some hands on Sebastian Fendora, and he didn't get dropped and stopped and get his face broken like Erickson Lubin. So the question is what's going to be next for Tony Harrison? Because even Sebastian Fendora is not going to get a shot at the title, WBC title, or all 4 titles anytime soon, because IBF contender Bakhram Murtazaliev is next as far as mandatory. But we're going to talk about it. Let's listen to the particulars. Yeah, we're going to be here next week for all these cards. Well, actually, the main card of next week is Spence versus Ugas, and there's no other cards in the evening competing with it. So we're going to be streaming during the Spence versus Ugas main event, and of course, we're going to be covering. And I'm really looking forward to this fight too. I like both of these fighters, Butayev and Stanionis of Lithuania. Here is the Spence versus Ugas card. I'm not a fan of Isaac Cruz versus Gamboa. Cody Crowley versus Lopez, you know, Venezuela versus Francisco Vargas. All right, but Cruz Gamboa, just not a fan. So anyway, back to what I was saying while they're going through a little promo for Spence versus Ugas before they read the cards. I already have the cards. The fight happened last night, but I'm just letting it play through as if I was covering the fight live real time last night. So looking at the division, Charlo Castaño, May the 14th, undisputed. The winner, no matter what, unless they move up, is going to have to fight Bakhram Murtazaliev. He is the IBF mandatory. Here is my thoughts. Something tells me.
Scorecards.
Let's listen in.
Judge Eric Cheek scores the fight 98-92, while judges Max DeLuca and Don Trella both see it exactly the same at 100-90. I'll have it for the winner by unanimous decision, Tony Superbad.
We're going to listen to his post-fight interview. Look at the beautiful, alluring Jill Diamond of the WBC. Take your time, download the WBC app powered by... Oh, look at my man Sergio. Strapping him up. My man, he's been great throughout the week.
There's the respect shown by the victor, Tony Harrison, who's already said he'd like to bring Sergio Garcia.
Tony Harrison was talking about this earlier in the week about how, you know, Sergio Garcia was so nice at the press conference. He was trying to butter him up.
Let's go to
but it's always good to see fighters, like, you know, be cool after a fight.
All right, Mauro, thank you very much. Tony, congratulations. You pitched basically a shutout here tonight. How were you able to dominate this fight?
Well, let me give
I like that WBC hat.
a great shout out to the man above. We got to give God all praise first. After that, he up there sitting with the greatest man I ever knew, my father, and my granddad, and Emmanuel Stewart. So just glory to all of them.
Oh yeah, Crump.
And my next shout out goes to the women that do such a hard job but don't get much of the praise. Sylvia, I love you. Brittany, I love you. And thank you to Al Heyman for having such great people around him. I pitched a shutout against a guy who was just fought a guy that's in the main event right now and took them to a real hard draw. But me, I always tell you this. Muscle is the way of the street, but skill pay the bill.
Skills do
So
pay the
you're
bills.
saying you used that skill to combat his aggression?
They
because
pay him?
He was the aggressor all night long. You just kept
Bills are
coming
never
at
late.
you.
I mean, he was swinging for the fences. I mean, I felt it like when he was missing shots, all I heard was like I felt it, you know what I mean? But all in all, man, I was trying to throw small counter shots in between. But my composure was everything. Like even when he was trying to make me feel all raffled and everything, like my composure was everything. And one down, that streak continues. And let me give you this. Let me tell you my preparation list before you ask me. Let me tell you this before you ask me. See, I beat you to the question. I should do your job.
You're reading my mind?
No, I should just do your job.
Yeah, who's
though.
next, Tony?
This is how it's gonna go. The first thing I'm gonna do, I haven't seen my kids in 6 months. My baby mama fight 10 times harder than the fight I had today. I'm going home, and I gotta deal with that.
I
wanna
know,
see my
brother,
kids.
I know.
My step 2 is I got a gym called Super Bad Fitness.
Get your kids, bro.
Every time it rains, it pours in the inside of my gym. My job is to find guys that can donate to our nonprofit to save about 100 kids that work out in my gym every day. That's step number 2 for me. Step number 3 for me,
He will ever.
I'm gonna take a vacation. I'll probably create some more kids.
He will forever be in my heart now.
In my
Tony
cell
Harrison, I
phone.
love you.
You need a comedy act here in Vegas.
I love you, Tony
Forget
Harrison.
about this fighting.
My step
In a
4
heterosexual
is
way.
Detroit, baby, we got this bitch again.
You're my
They
mate.
gotta come through us.
Congratulations, Tony.
As they say in the
Terrific
UK.
effort tonight.
Thank you.
All right. More
Love Tony Harrison.
All right, Jim, not much to add.
Even though I wanted to hear who he wants to fight next, well, that's what I'm here for, to give you some possibilities of who could be in the mix for Tony Harrison next. There are the official scorecards. Eric Cheek, 98-92. Max DeLuca, 190. Don Trella, 190. So look, let's see here. All right, let me break it down to you. Charlo Castaño, 2. Here is the Steve Farhood's card. Gave Garcia 1 round, round number 2. So look, oh yeah, this card's done. Let me turn this off. Pause that. So it's supposed to be Murtazaliev next. He fought a couple of weeks ago on the dark match on Tim Tszyu. He is the IBF mandatory. Then WBO mandatory is Tim Tszyu. Then the winner is going to be Erickson Lubin, Sebastian Fundora, who defeated Erickson Lubin. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, take a little bit of break. My dog gotta go pee. Be right back. All right, yeah, my bad, false alarm. So in the meantime, you would think that the first mandatory between Charlo Castaño. No, I don't think that Charlo Castaño is going to be able to do a third fight if they both stay at 154 pounds. Now we're talking as if the winner of Charlo Castaño 2 is not going to win all the belts and move up. Okay. If they win if whoever wins the belt and moves up, all the belts become fractured, you know, and all the fighters will be able to collect them that are in the mandatory positions. But as it stands right now, we're talking about if Charlo Castaño winner were to stay at 154 and defend their titles. So first is supposed to be Murtazaliev. You have to think that that's going to be at the end of the year, right? If they're fighting in May, you would say October, November, December, knowing how PBC schedules their fights. Then after that would be Tim Tszyu sometime March, April, May of 2023. Then the winner, then Sebastian Fundora. But in the meantime, all of these guys, Fundora, Tony Harrison, Tim Tszyu, they have to stay active. Oh, and then after that, it's supposed to be Madrimov Soro. They're the fourth winner of that. So you would have to think like, these guys got to stay busy. Me personally, since Sebastian Fundora has won that WBC interim title, he did win the interim, right? They had the interim online last night. Yes, they did. You would think that we would have, and he broke, go watch my post-fight video. I'm going to link it down below in the description box and in the comment section. He broke Erickson Lubin's face. I hate to talk like this, but unfortunately for Erickson Lubin, it's going to be a long road back if he does actually be able to get back. And the thing is, it was his fight to lose because, in my opinion, okay, I understand you're fighting a taller fighter. But I think he should have boxed more, especially after that first uppercut that knocked him down. He stayed in the pocket just a little bit too much. And I even myself doubted Sebastian Fundora's power. But anyway, moving on. So basically, I'm lobbying for Sebastian Fundora versus Tony Harrison. I think that's the fight to make. Technically, Fundora is a champion, an interim champion, so you're basically a champion. Fundora, Harrison, and I don't see Tim Tszyu or Murtazaliev giving up their shot, their mandatory shot. So I expect for them to fight, I don't know. It's going to be kind of tricky because either way, these guys have to fight. I'm not ruling out that we may not see Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. After all, it's been some talks there in the past. But a complete total in-house fight would be Tony Harrison versus Fundora, and that's for an interim shot and to be the mandatory for Charlo Castaño. Now, Fundora's in a situation he's never been in before. Will he take the fight? We haven't heard anything about him turning down fights in the past. Will him or Tony Harrison, each of them, take the fight? I think Tony Harrison would, but will Fundora? Anyway, take time out, like the video, subscribe, and T Street Controversy with FightView 360. Thanks for watching.